Hey guys, so today I want to talk about a movie. I haven't done movie talks in a while, so I didn't plan this video beforehand. I'm just gonna see how it goes, and if it's so bad then I won't upload it. But I'm just gonna look around and I'm going to choose the first movie that I see. I'm looking at like 10 movies right now and I'm choosing which one to pick up. This movie, Parasite. Now this movie, it shocked me. Like, first of all, this movie won so many Oscars last year. Basically won everything. Wow. Like, even I watched this movie like a month ago because I got it for my birthday. Yes, I didn't watch the movie until August. Like, I didn't watch the movie when it first came out at all. I just waited for the DVD because I'm old school. This movie, I remember telling people about it and they all thought that it was about like a parasite, like a biological parasite. And I knew, I'm like, it's not about that. It's about like something like a social class parasite, not biological. But I remember when I told my mom I wanted it for my birthday, she's like, you don't want to watch Parasite, like the pandemic is going on, why would you want to watch Parasite? And I'm like, it's not about that type of parasite. But this movie is about basically social class and greed, and there's probably things in this movie that I don't understand because maybe I can't relate to it, or maybe I just have no experience that opened me up to those ideas. Basically, for me, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but the first part of the film kind of seems like a normal movie, and it's not bad. The directing is great, the acting is good, and then like the second half of the movie, it literally like it goes upside down. Like everything you thought was gonna happen doesn't happen. That's why I like going into movies not like knowing that much about it, because I feel like the more you learn about a movie before you watch it, the more preconceived notions you have, and you see something and you're like, oh, that's gonna happen. Like when I watched Avengers Endgame, I knew that Tony Stark was going to die, and I saw this by accident online, but because I knew it in the back of my head, every time Tony would get hurt, I would be like, okay, he's gonna die now. And he never did until like the end. So that kind of ruined my first watch of the movie because I thought I knew what was gonna happen, so I missed out on other things. So for this movie, it's basically about a family. It's a mother, father, a daughter, and a son. They aren't rich. They're poor. They live in a home that is underground basically, and in not the best part of town, and somehow they come in contact with a richer family and they start to get jobs from the richer family, and that's how they start to make money and get a better life for themselves. That's kind of like the whole concept of the movie. That's like the first half. And then the second half, I don't want to give you any clues because I don't want to ruin it. This movie is intense. It's like dark. It's insightful. I feel like some parts are definitely funny. It's not like the funny that you would see in like Dumb and Dumber. It's the funny that you would see. It's like a smart funny that you need to be paying attention to understand why something is funny or ironic. This movie is a smart movie, and I understand why it won all those Oscars because there are not many movies that are this well planned and well executed. I don't actually like a lot of the mainstream movies because I feel like they are missing something. Like the plot could be good, maybe, but then the characters are flat, or the plot is flat and the characters are good, or the directing's bad, or the acting's bad. And I feel like this movie has everything good. And when you make a movie, there's so many ways that it could go wrong. Like if you get actors and they don't embody the characters like you want them to, or the directing isn't that great, or the dialogue isn't good. There's so many things that can go wrong. But this film, I feel like, wow, like I'm looking at the cover now, and I remember looking at the cover and just not thinking anything of it, but now that I look at it, I'm like, wow, like I see the story there. Like it tells you so much. Like even the cover was well planned on here. It tells you so much about the whole movie, but in hindsight, obviously, if you see this cover and you haven't seen the movie before, you won't be able to see why it's so important. But that's my quick review of Parasite. I feel like I'm so bad at reviews. I write reviews on my blog, which I'll link below, but I'm so bad at talking about them because I don't want to give spoilers, but then I don't want to be so like generic with my descriptions that I could describe any movie. So I don't know if I'm good at movie reviews, which is why I stopped doing them, because I don't want to make a video that's not helpful. And also I'm not the best at remembering character names, so I'll just remember like what a person looks like and I'll know who they are. But if you ask me to tell you their name name, I probably won't remember, which is another reason why I'm so bad at movie reviews. But anyway, I could go on forever why I'm so bad at movie reviews, but thanks for watching. If you thought this review wasn't completely terrible, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up or subscribe. It means so much to me. I literally notice if I gain 1 subscriber, it means so much. Like, even if 10 people watch my video, those 10 people, I really appreciate them because I really appreciate them. So if you're one of those 10 people watching this video, thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
I'll see you next time. And if you want to watch this movie, I'm pretty sure you can get it on Amazon. It was cheap when I got it for my birthday. I think it was like $8 or $10, which is why I like to wait for the DVD, because I can get the DVD and watch it as many times I want instead of like renting it for like $20 and then watching it once, when I could buy it for $8 and watch it like lots of times. Even though I've only watched this once, because there's so much in it that after I watched it, I was like thinking about it for days that I'll probably watch it again soon, but it's definitely a heavy movie that if you're in a sad mood, maybe don't watch it because it will dig you deeper in the hole probably. That's my review of Parasite. Thanks for watching. Signing off. Thumbnail. What am I doing? Seriously. Seriously, bro.